Good Storm is ready. Maybe Good Storm is the name of a character.
Ooh, a professor.
Dr. Goodstorm.
That's Professor Goodstorm.
Professor Dr. Goodstorm.
Professor Dr. Goodstorm, Ph.D.
MD at law.
Good. I actually know exactly when the next game is set. The next game is set on April 18th.
April 18th.
Remember the 15th of April of randomized hijinks and plot. I see of no reason why the 15th of April should ever be forgot. This is the finale to our entirely randomized story of Kagegami High, and your students trapped in a world that no one knows what's going on. Well, they are your terrible warriors.
Greetings, terrible listeners. I'm Derek the Bard from Chasing the Muse, and this is the 4th episode of Kagegami High, and I'm not entirely sure what's happened for the past 3 hours. I ran the game, and I'm not entirely sure what's been going on. But we're going to get to one heck of a conclusion in the 4th episode, which we are calling Good Storm.
Good Storm.
Welcome to Good Storm, home of the Good Storm. Can I take your order?
It's a pretty
And
good
I am joined with...
Mike the Birdman Dodd from thisweekingeek.net playing Lava Hagawa!
That very metal voice.
That's it.
Hey everybody, it's Cassie D20 Love Chew. I'm playing Chocolate Kagura, the cute, tiny, small one who just wants people to approve.
Oh, you're doing great.
Just want people to like me.
We're all writing good job, you're the best on your box.
Like gold star.
the box that she occasionally hides in.
I'm giving you scratch and sniff stickers because I'm cool like that.
Yay.
I'm Justin Ecock playing Hingle Harahara, who's really just in this because they're bored. All into making things rain blood whenever possible, apparently. But hey, we got ourselves a pirate boat, so it's all turning out pretty cool. And being cute. Although, I don't know if it's about being cute, but I just have an obsession with cuteness. Yep. So, and bullets as well. Cute bullets. It's pretty high stress, I gotta say.
And our last player is...
Will Mitchell playing...
Professor Dr.
Donut Ross! Oh. Masked vigilante and hero, common rider, but also sensitive schoolgirl.
We'd be lost without you.
Star of such bands as Donut Ross and the Blood Circle, Donut Ross and the only officially existing band, and Donut Ross and the permission slip to exist.
Yes, we're all just additional characters in your Netflix special.
Kamen Rider Donut has been a runaway hit.
So yeah, pretty great. So it's the month of Marpril, and
yes, so we're coming up on Marpril 18th, St. Elmo's Day. On this day, the school holds a special celebration in recognition of St. Elmo and his fantastical lightning powers. If the tablets in the Chapel of St. Elmo are to be believed, he once visited Kagoshima, and Marpril 18th was the date his feet touched down on its shores, turning on an expanse of sand into glass. As the month of Marpril sits outside of normal space and time, no one is entirely clear on when this day actually is, but it's best to just accept it when it comes.
Okay.
Well, right. So where do we find ourselves?
You find yourselves in the temple to St. Elmo, and I think I actually have random generated passages from his tablets.
Oh.
Are they playing St. Elmo's Fire on the organ? Dun 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 dun.
Sure.
Dun, dun,
yes.
Can I stick my gum under one of the tablets?
That would be sacrilegious.
Just, I think that would be St. Elmo's Fire was a #1 hit in the 1980s. I think 1987.
That is true.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What are the readings from the tablets today? St. Elmo sat under the shade of a tree. Do we really have to have 36 of these things? Thus spoke the wisdom of the saint.
Amen.
What?
See, Elmo would be down with me sticking my gum here.
Is this like maybe a call and response thing where they say something and then we all respond?
Sure. Do any of you know how to properly respond?
Can I can try charm responding or weird responding.
Do you want to just go with Steve's strategy of just saying watermelon, watermelon, watermelon?
Yep. Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon.
Amen.
Watermelon.
You've got this circular loop of just repeating the word watermelon and amen back at each other.
Melon.
And it's just starting to become really awkward.
We've been at this for days.
You are.
When do we get to drink from the blood?
Further awkwardness.
When do we get to drink from the blood of Elmo?
What?
The cafeteria is over. You have to go to the cafeteria for that.
Oh, I thought it was part of the... Oh, never mind. Clearly, I've come in with my own wrong preconceptions. It's my first year.
Yes, you have.
My first year. What do you want me to...
See here. It is actually getting near lunch, however, and you may want to get over to the cafeteria.
Oh, I'm bringing
so
a
hungry.
bag of classic Doritos and new Coke.
Wow, okay, that
I
was
only
really
drank
weird.
Doritos Evolution.
So I randomly rolled for an announcement on the PA system, and no shit, this is the one I actually rolled up. PA comes on as you're in the middle of this really awkward amen watermelon exchange.
Watermelon.
The volunteers who maintain the chapel of St. Elmo want you to know that the chapel was not the source of the cross-shaped explosion of light that burst forth from the southern region of the island last night, and it definitely wasn't a sign of the impending fall of man. Thank you.
Bing, bong, bing.
That's some Neon Genesis type shit right there.
Donut Ross can't abide the fall of man.
Oh, this sounds like an investigation for the Student Council Secret Police.
Sounds like a bogus time, man. We should maybe do something about this.
Okay.
Do you want to get lunch first, though?
I mean,
Lunch.
yeah, I'm hungry.
I'm going to need a Big Mac.
Lunch
so
first,
yeah.
lunch.
You wouldn't like me when I'm hangry.
Lunch.
Yep,
You're
lunch.
like, what? All this talk of watermelons.
Where's the beef? Let's go.
All right. So you head off to the cafeteria.
I hope they're serving pizza.
Blood pizza.
Triangle, bread tangles. Let's go to the cafeteria and get our bread tangles.
Bread tangles.
Bread tangles. I'm not even. I'm just running with it myself.
That was a
at this
Teen Girl
point.
Squad Homestar throwback reference.
Bread tangles.
Throwback Thursday.
Yeah, so the cafeteria is actually the Cafe Shadowland. It's in one corner of the quad, consisting of a little building with big glass windows and indoor and outdoor seating, consisting of high little round tables and matching chairs. Inside it is decorated with art by students and photographs of spoons.
Photographs of
A woman named
spoons.
Michiko Haraguchi has been running the cafe for as long as she or anyone else can remember. She is always there, ready to serve up coffee. Except she's also serving other kinds of food now. But besides the coffee, you can have regular light or dark roast, an espresso cappuccino, latte americano, mocha flat white, macchiato, hyper cafe, or Michiko's experimental ultra cafe. The last student who drank an ultra cafe grew a third eye that began to weep coffee brown tears. No one has tried an ultra cafe yet, though to be fair, that's partly because the brewing process takes about 17 hours.
That sounds like a brew for Donut Ross.
I was just going to say, Donut Ross, being an American, wants the most extreme drink. I would like to... Cafeteria lady,
Whole room goes
give
to
me your hyper cafe.
Ooh.
Nay, I challenge you to make an Omega Cafe Americano.
Such a thing has never been attempted before.
I just flipped the table.
Just an excitement.
You flip the
Radical.
She looks you in the eye. Such a thing has never been attempted before. But we're gonna do it.
Yeah!
We're gonna make you an Omega Cafe.
It is our destiny.
The whole cafeteria
But
just
in the
erupts into
meantime,
celebration.
while that's brewing up, you all look like you need something to eat. As Derek rolled in the random cafeteria offerings table. Today our specials are kitsune ramen, kitsune udon, kitsune pizza, kitsune ice cream. Basically, our head chef just got possessed by a fox spirit, and well, this was the result. Also, there's hair and everything. I'm gonna go brew coffee now, but appetit!
I'm gonna go with the ramen.
Ramen, please.
Pizza, of course.
A little bit of everything.
I don't know what goes on kitsune pizza.
Just
I
fur.
don't know what.
Awesome stuff, of course.
Ramen,
Just
please.
lots of fur.
I'm
So much fur.
I'm gonna crunch some of my Doritos.
Fur
on
and
top of my
pineapple.
pizza.
It's a fur and pineapple bread tangle.
It's okay.
Fur and pineapple
bread
bread
tangle. Bread tangle. How did we get to bread tangles?
Because
Home's
I
a
never
runner.
leave red tangles.
So, time seems to pass differently in the cafe. Literally, the sun just goes over the horizon outside and comes around again, and now it's March April 19th.
We got to get on that investigation.
Yeah. We gotta
The
get
impending doom of man.
Well, but you had to wait the 19 and a half hours, and she comes out bringing the Omega Cafe.
Yes.
And it's in this tiny little glass. It's smaller than a shot glass. And there's brown fumes coming up over it. And as she walks, the fumes, when they touch the paint on the ceiling, cause it to peel.
Wow.
Awesome.
And she's holding it with those metallic
Tongs.
protective gloves and tongs.
Okay, I have my phone out. I'm live streaming this.
You'll be
Amazing.
bitching if you drink this, man.
And she sets it down in front of Donut Ross
I'm
and
periscoping
takes like
it.
10 hopping steps backwards, ducks down behind a counter, comes up wearing body armor, a lead vest, and a riot shield.
Should we be wearing armor too?
Nope.
Donut Ross says, maybe there's some armor over there, and sort of points behind everybody. And I'd like to spend a hero or an awesome point to henshin and change.
Okay, so despite the fact that you all looked away and the person is now sitting where Donut Ross was sitting, and you clearly heard Donut Ross shout, "Henshin!" There's a Kamen Rider Donut is now sitting there, and Donut Ross is nowhere to be seen.
And I was filming it happen. Oh, hey, Donut Rider.
No,
you just missed
turned
Donut
your
Ross. He was here just a
away.
second ago.
And Chocolo is like, oh, wow, that's a
Hey,
really
here comes
Here he comes now.
The bike wheels itself in.
that's a really
You were saying,
really,
Chocolate?
that's a really
You just
great,
missed Donut Ross. He'd love
that's
to
a really
she'd love to
really
meet
great
you.
common donut costume. I like it. It's really good, Donut Ross. You did a great job with your
That's
cosplay.
super bad.
Slow clap. Just
such a
cafeteria
nice-
slow clap.
Such a nice cosplay. You did such a good job. I bet you would make
Good job, Shinji.
Donut Rider very happy.
Yes, this is indeed a cosplay. I wanted to feel mighty when I drank this coffee.
This Omega coffee.
And I will drink the coffee.
Drink the coffee.
Give me an athletics check.
I was really hoping for weird shit.
Sure, give me a weird check.
You turn into Goku.
I got a 22.
Nice.
Super Saiyan Donut Ross!
How are you
Super
drinking it through your
Saiyan
helmet?
Donut Ross.
Oh, the mouth part cut. The mouth
Emergency
part comes
induction port.
Emergency
Oh, yeah.
induction port.
That's a straw, Tally.
Okay,
off. Definitely the emergency induction port.
you take
I'm gonna die.
5
Discord is really hoping this gives Donut Ross a mid-season upgrade.
Stress
Yes.
explosion!
Your stress explosion, which forces you to carve strange stone idols, which you will carve into your own armor. As
Yes.
Kamen Rider Donut seems to implode in like this circle of carving himself. And he comes out. His armor is actually, he's grown extra shoulder pads.
His
Yes.
battleizer!
The armor has actually redesigned itself in places. There's a giant like cresting spike up the middle of his helmet.
Oh.
And his eye, like his insect eye, the insect eyes on his mask are now a different color.
This video's gonna go viral.
Nice. And the motorcycle has changed a little too. It can split its single wheel into many other wheels, kind of like a gyroscope.
Yes. And you are just prompted out of nowhere to scream that you are Kamen Rider Donut Omega Mode.
Kamen Rider Donut Omega Mode!
Omega synchronization.
Now you really want to punch evil.
Let's go on.
Let's go stop the downfall of man!
Yeah.
Righteous dude, let's go.
And you smash out through the front doors.
Yeah,
Skateboarding
obviously kick
after
through the
him.
door.
Oh, and I'm sorry. When your armor changes, all the windows blow out as well.
Sweet.
What-
and the
what
cafeteria
happens-
lady just like lets out a single tear.
Did anything happen when
I
Hingo
have
and
to-
Chocola ate the ramen?
I have to clean that now.
See you next
Totally
week.
worth it.
Bye.
Ba-da-bum.
So even though I've got a bike to ride, I'm not. I'm running and like heading towards where I think evil is.
You're running like fucking Naruto, right?
Oh, 100% like Naruto. The bike's coming like rolling on its own behind.
Everybody
following?
Yeah,
I'm
we're
skateboarding
following.
after.
You're just freaking ghost riding your like gyrocycle.
Can I just slide on blood everywhere? Or was that only an episode 2 thing?
You'd have to invoke that and probably do a ritual.
All right, I'll just keep
That was
running
just
up.
because it was raining blood at the time.
Chocula, come on, let's go.
Okay. Chocula is like 1 to athletics, so she runs really,
You're like,
really
I
slow.
just want to finish this Sudoku thing first, but sure, let's go save the world.
Chocula
Let's find
has a hard
out
time
what the
keeping
cause
up.
of the...
I'm like,
Well,
it's one of those
yeah,
anime
that'd
things
be a
where I'm
thing,
holding your
certainly.
hand and I'm pulling you and you're like flying behind me.
Yeah.
You're the Mako to this Ryoku Kill a Kill setup.
Okay, so I just randomly rolled for total chaos to see what the cause of the strange light cross in the sky was. And as you arrive, you find the student council president and his vice president are bowing before a dragon, which is awoken from a rock.
That doesn't look like a Hello Kitty elder god. Kill it!
Like
And they're-
Shenron?
Yeah, kind of. And it's humbly accepting them essentially handing the school over to it.
Not on our watch.
What? How dare you hand over this noble institution of learning to an ancient evil? Pose.
Obviously, this school belongs only
I-
to Donut Ross
I-
and the Circle of Blood.
I imagine that you are actually doing that, and every time you pose, you are saying the word pose.
Pose.
absolutely.
Pose.
I am posing in a way that has been in my family for generations!
What he said.
I'm actually flexing and posing on in front of the microphone.
Actually,
right now.
what
It's
is
kind of
Donut
embarrassing.
Common's preferred pronouns?
Donut?
Donut, exactly.
Yeah, Donut Ross.
What Donut said.
Donut Ross prefers no pronouns.
What Donut said.
He just simply is.
No, Donut simply is. Donut is simply referred to always in the third person.
Yep. Donut.
Beautiful.
Donut.
What Donut said. I
So
believe
yeah, pointing and
Donut
screaming
Common
at
Rider.
the principals to not give over the school.
Oh, it's not the principals, it's the student council.
Sorry, the student council.
That's not in your authority to do.
We're like totally gonna stop you guys.
Don't get in the way of this. This is 100% in the student council's charter. Subsection 27, clause 4, paragraph 3, sentence 2 states that we have it within our authority to hand over rulership of the school to any convenient supernatural entity which may happen to offer us immortal life or be threatening to eat us at the time.
But I have an important question first. Does that dragon have a permission ship to exist?
He doesn't need it. He's a dragon.
Well, that's
in secret history.
Well, isn't that convenient?
But
That sounds like draconic privilege there.
Don't they teach in secret history that the student charter was signed in a room that had a fringed flag, thereby making its authority null and void?
I invoke the Elder Hello Kitty God charter that challenges me to defeat you in a game of chance.
A game of chance. You humor me, mortal. Even though you are small and pink and full of organs.
And sparkly.
And you sparkle.
Exactly.
Very well. I will compete against you in a game of chance. But should you lose, not only will I rule the school, but I will devour all of you for my lunch.
Oh,
Ha 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 ha. Mine is an evil laugh.
That escalated. That escalated quickly.
It did.
All right, huddle.
You meddled in the
huddle.
affairs of dragons. You are crunchy and taste good with ketchup.
Hey, team. I'm freaking out right now.
Okay.
I didn't think he was going to say yes.
Okay.
I don't
No,
want to
this is
get
great.
eaten.
Just take
Team
a chill
gets
pill,
around.
relax.
What games do you play, at Stranger?
I really don't play any games at all. I just like collecting bullets.
I play a game.
Yeah, don't you run that?
What's that?
You're
The
still
most dangerous game.
Aren't you still in that Dungeons and Dragons club?
Yeah.
Are we gonna play Dungeons and Dragons with an Elder
kill-
Dragon?
We're just gonna make him a level 1 character.
We'll be
I'm
the
level
dungeon.
10. He's squishy. He'll never
be
know
the
him.
dungeon.
He
They
won't
can be
know
the
the
dragon.
difference.
We'll be the dragons now.
I think this calls for a montage.
Gotta be a montage.
Are we playing Dungeons
Gonna
and
be a
Dragons?
montage.
We're gonna play Dungeons and Dragons, like first edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons with this dragon, right?
Yep.
Yep. No, you sit down at the table, and it cuts to you guys sitting down at the table. The dragon looks at the book. I want to play a psionicist.
I'm rolling charm to veto that shit.
That's an expanded rule book thing. You can only play anything
You
from the
cannot.
core rule book.
It is in the first edition player's handbook.
Then you roll the dice and see where they fall, because you have to roll for that.
This is a game of chance.
And even I know that, dragon.
Very well.
Okay, but
But
I want
understand that my racial modifiers as a dragon are quite high.
You are not playing a dragon. You are limited to player races only. Please work.
you're gonna play a halfling.
Exactly. Good luck. And if you roll a natural
No,
one,
no.
you die character creation.
The dragon's gonna make a Drist clone, straight up.
The
Drizzt
first
doesn't
stat
exist yet.
that I rolled is a 17.
Okay, he's got a 17 strength. No big deal. 3d6
You can
The
be
next
Order.
stat that I rolled is a 16.
Okay, he's a fighter, presumably, or maybe a rogue.
The
Constitution.
next stat that I rolled was another 16.
Shit.
Damn.
Okay, so he's got some really good hit points.
The next stat that I have rolled is a 15.
Damn.
Okay, we're in a little bit of trouble
Okay,
here,
so-
guys.
I'm freaking
Kamen
out. I'm
Rider
freaking out.
Donut would like to subtly use some of his powers to affect the dice.
How?
I think
Telekinesis.
I'm actually
No.
rolling the dice right now and literally just cherry picking the results.
I think it's going to be something with the bike. I think the bike's going to bump the table just right to make things flip. They won't land cocked; it'll still count.
Give me a weird roll.
Come on, Donut Ross.
You can do it.
Come
Let's
on,
go,
Donut
Donut
Ross.
I
Ross.
believe in you.
16.
You're like, oops, sorry, bump the table.
My gyroscope gets out of hand, you know.
My next roll is a 7.
His wisdom sucks. We might be okay.
Mind control.
Quick, make him
My
a
last
wizard.
stat
Make him a wizard.
Somebody else
is
hit
a
it.
14.
Okay, so he's an attractive idiot.
I have decided to max out the appropriate stats, and with the following races and bonuses, by using the seldom introduced age rules, which are in the book. I have... Derek can't remember what a psionicist in first edition runs off of. Do you guys want me to pull out
Probably
the book and tell you?
intelligence.
Actually, let me pull out the book and find out.
Say shit. I was hoping my knowledge of D&D would help us here. I think I may have fucked us, guys.
We're all gonna
No, it's all
die.
I
Want
think I
that
have an
7
idea.
in intelligence.
Hello Kitty, save us now.
Donut Ross has a plan, actually.
Donut Ross has a plan.
I have a plan.
I know who I'll invoke. I have an idea. I'm gonna
you gonna do?
invoke the ghost of Gary Gygax.
Oh shit.
Yes, we should summon him in a blood ritual.
Yes.
Exactly, summon Gary Gygax.
I start painting a blood ritual on the
How are
battle
you
mat.
doing that?
Well,
With
we've got
Justin's blood
dice,
ritual.
we've got blood.
Exactly.
I've got the blood. You've got the you've got the knowledge, and we got a common writer. So
Oh,
like,
no.
We'll
Slight
all
retcon.
spend awesome-
I was incorrect. It's not in the player's handbook. It's in the DMG.
That's right.
But it's still...
It still is in first edition. You are correct.
Yep. It still is in first edition.
But he still has to roll to be a psionicist, so he might die in character creation.
Except he didn't have to.
Fuck.
He's gonna get the necessary attribute up to like 20.
Oh my god.
Because he's a dragon and dragons cheat.
Of course.
okay,
We'll
so
bring in Gary Gygax. We'll run him through the
Okay,
the
how
two
are you
wars.
summoning up the ghost of Gary Gygax?
well, a blood
gonna-
ritual with with our connection to the Dungeons and Dragons club in the school.
and the power of the 80s?
And the power of
Yes.
the 80s when he was still alive from the realm that he's from.
Okay, I'm gonna say that for the blood ritual, that's gonna cost you 2 awesome points, Justin.
Uh-huh. Spend.
And it's gonna cost you 1 from Lover. I'm gonna give you back your awesome points from last game, Dodd.
Yep, got him.
To invoke your connection to the 80s, and you're both gonna roll weird. unmodified weird. And we're going to add the result together. We're going to see what happens.
So no additional
14.
points for pulling it off. Just my 4 die. And away we go. Damn it.
Did you roll a 6?
No, I did not. But they were all pretty low. 6, 7, 8, 9. I only rolled 9 with 4 dice.
So 21, right?
Dang.
Oh, well, you get... you're
Can
off
I add
in the
another awesome point to increase another 2d6?
We have to have a DM's aside. Oh, Gary Gygax! Oh, Gary Gygax! Come forth, oh great... Gygax Senpai!
Gygax Senpai.
Gygax Senpai.
I'm sure he would appreciate.
Now this deserves artwork.
This.
As we like crush out Cheetos in a circle and make a pentacle out of Mountain Dew. And
Yep.
all the tropes.
Yeah, and a chair
This got weird.
appears. It's a very comfortable looking chair. And it is seated Gary Gygax, a much younger version of Gary Gygax, dressed in a Kagegami High uniform.
Standard issue when you get on the island.
Yeah.
So did Gary Gygax just get like drafted as a new student, like a transfer student?
More or less, yes.
This is great.
Hello, friends. It's a pleasure to meet you. He says every time he speaks, he rolls dice.
Oh.
He's charisma checking the whole time.
Yep. Well, he got a 12. He got a 12 on 2d6. So
We're all smitten.
yeah.
That's fantastic.
Oh, great, Gary. Oh, it is a pleasure to meet you, sir.
What seems to be the problem?
We need a dungeon master, the dungeon master, to help us.
Well, I guess I can't say no to that.
We need to run him through the Tomb of Horrors.
Oh, I can do that. He goes across the table. You're a dragon, aren't you? I am a dragon, and I am playing the mighty psionicist Balthazar. Let's see here. Charisma's a dumpster. Yeah, okay, I can predict that. You're a dragon after all. All right, picks up his dice. Let's roll.
Montage!
Gonna need a montage.
Montage. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Oh my gosh.
Fuck it, Gygax sneezes in character. He's like, I only sneeze when there's cheating around.
Aha! I knew it!
He picks up the dragon's dice. He rolls them a couple times. These dice are loaded!
Oh!
Objection!
Kamen Rider Donut would like to turn to the crowd that is obviously assembled in the quad and say, this dragon is not a just and honorable person. This dragon is a cheater. It can't lead our school.
Well, because I stand for honor, as a duly designated representative of the city, county, and state of Kagegami High, I order you to cease any and all supernatural activity and return forthwith to your place of origin or to the nearest convenient parallel dimension. Bitch.
No! Being revealed as a cheater, my only weakness. The state of Kagegami High.
Damn it,
So great.
Venkman.
I must now return to the otherworldly void from whence I have come. But know this, mortals, you have made a true enemy this day. I will return, and you have not heard the last of my level 7 psionicist, Balthazar. As the dragon twirls into himself and then vanishes.
Thanks, Gary.
We did it! We still have 45 minutes to go in the episode.
That was
Don't you forget about me. Don't.
Wow, that was a really good storm, you guys.
We weathered the storm. We came,
yeah,
we
there was
saw,
a
we
storm.
kicked its ass.
One of the student council guys runs in. You fools! You don't know what you've done!
Uh-oh.
Saved the day. What do you think we did?
What happened?
Giving over the school to the dragon was the only way that he would defeat the storm elemental.
Oh.
Oh no!
The storm. What? Why didn't you say anything before we
Outside,
challenged
the
him
sky
to-
crackles and turns the shade of static, and it begins raining
Oh no.
FM radio.
What?
I don't even what the fuck. I'm rolling another one.
Well, no,
I don't
radio.
even know what the hell that
no,
even means.
hold on, Derek. Hold on.
Just tiny Walkmans.
Radio
right from the sky.
is on a frequency of light. It's just outside of our visual spectrum, and so radio waves in that tight band of FM frequency from 89.9 to 107.9 begin raining down in a high-intensity radio beam storm, overloading all electronics on the campus with nothing but music from the 80s. We've opened up a rift of time and space, bringing in Gary Gygax.
Yes!
And now all of the music of the decades is now drowning out all life as we know it in the present day.
Yeah, and you're saying this, and the student council president is like, no, that wasn't the terrible weather storm that he was holding back. Oh my God, what have you guys done?
We did a thing.
No,
Can I go home
you don't
to the
understand.
80s?
Without the electronics on this campus, we can't defend ourselves against the sharkicane.
Why wouldn't you say this in orientation?
Excuse me?
This should have been in the handbook.
Why wasn't this
We can
mentioned?
defeat it together.
Why didn't you
look
mention
off
this
the-
back in
to the
Marpril?
side, it literally is raining sharks in the ocean, and it's slowly coming inwards.
It's raining sharks.
Guys, you got
Shark.
trouble.
Holy crap, guys! It's raining sharks.
Sharkicane.
We're all going
Burma.
to die.
No, I'm not even making jokes about that. I've specifically stated to the Unknown Armies players last night that specific situation is off limits. But this is indeed a sharkicane. Because a Sharknado was copyright, so they couldn't actually write it in the book. But it's a Sharkicane, guys.
It's a category shark,
and
Sharkicane.
Meanwhile, the storm of FM radio from the 80s is pouring down onto the campus. And people are randomly getting turned into, like, partial 80s people.
Poof!
Oh my God, yuppies!
You look over at the cafeteria, it gets hit with a bolt of FM lightning, and it's now the Max from Saved by the Bell.
Oh my God.
Boom!
I'm home, guys!
Cars in the parking lot are being shot into DeLoreans.
Yes. DeLoreans as far as the eye can see.
Great Scott!
What?
Stay home, man. What are we gonna do?
Okay, you know what? You caused this, you have to fix this.
Don't look at me, man. It's my first year.
What?
Hold on.
What's going on?
What could we do? Guys,
Hold on, believe in yourselves.
I've got a plan. Again, trust me. We have to do some research on this. The Hurricanado or whatever the hell it is won't be here for a little bit. Sharkicane. We need to watch some TV, specific TV, and I know where the answers are going to be found. Either Unsolved Mysteries or Doctor Who. One or the other. We'll find out. Can I roll weird to see if I find anything out?
Sure.
Thank you, Robert Stack. Just give me a second.
I don't get it.
Robert Stack was the host of Unsolved Mysteries.
He's also Ultra Magnus.
And yes, and he's Ultra Magnus. 15. Why am I rolling like shit?
I don't know, to be honest.
You're only 16 years old.
I know.
All excuses for characters suck in this game. They're only 16 years old.
Or perhaps Colin Sylvester will save me. I don't know. Whatever doctor was in the 80s, whichever one.
Like, at what point do we just
Come on, Tom Baker, help me out here.
At what point do we go and talk to the teacher?
Common Rider Donut's got an idea.
Okay, you go do your idea, I'll go do mine.
We can do it together.
All right, I like your
Because
idea.
isn't there a Mad Science Club?
There is I believe there is a Mad Science Club, yes.
There's no way they don't have weather controlling machines.
Good idea.
Your research can show us how to use them.
Good plan. Like Cobra, like Cobra Commander had a weather machine.
Well, I mean, there are a couple different ones.
Well, now we gotta figure out which one.
Yep. There's the Robotics Club, the Non-Evil Robotics Club. There's the Alchemy Club, the Goat Staring Club, the Secret Free Energy Club, the Illuminati Club.
The Illuminati Club sounds like a safe bet.
Yeah, they'd have ability to control the weather, and the Goat Staring would do the cloud busting thing if you watch the movie.
I mean, some of the FM stuff might not be weather related, but like time warp portal related. So maybe there's a time club. Maybe we can go with the clock club. We can go ask them what's
Infinite
going on.
clubs.
Analog club. We need to stop all this digital analog.
Stop all the downloading.
So which club do we want to go to?
I think the Illuminati Club, because if they're like Cobra, they would have weather control machines. That makes sense to me.
Makes sense. All the bad guys I've fought have.
We need to blow up the ocean!
Destro, blow up the ocean for me. I think
Baroness!
Baroness! Told G.I. Joe will I blow up the ocean.
Actually, if we could find a way to resonate the ocean to fight back against the storm, then we could have the elements push back for us and keep the whole island in a bubble of protection.
Works for me.
Yes. So we race off to find this club room?
Yep. I mean,
Supporting the whole
It was so
Voting
much
dog
easier when we were
promote
just all
us.
in a band.
Did keep a bunch of the ocean floating when we were the band.
Let's go play some music and solve the day with music and teamwork.
Sudoku has to somehow help us with this. I don't know how, but it might.
So are you going to go try
It's
and find
actually
the
is the Illuminati Club
or-
just actually?
I'm going to go look for the Illuminati.
Is the Illuminati Club
Yeah,
really
no, I'm with you on this one, Lover.
a thought here? Is the Illuminati Club?
Club?
They're really the Sudoku Club,
Go ahead,
right?
Justin.
The Illuminati Club is the Sudoku Club. They're one and the same.
How deceptively brilliant!
The mysteries of the universe hidden in a Sudoku template.
As you guys are leaving, you see a squad from the Library Containment Club, all done up with bandoliers and heavy weaponry and tactical armor,
cool.
running across the library.
Some of those are so cute. I love bandoliers.
As the books are starting to escape in the storm.
Do they need any help?
But undeterred, you head off in search of the Illuminati Club,
Okay.
who are actually very easy to identify because they all wear the all-seeing eye pattern socks.
Brilliant.
Socks.
And since this is an all-girls school and everybody wears skirts, the socks are on open display.
That's just
So
true.
you eventually just see someone and you're like, hey, wait a minute. Socks. You're an Illuminati!
We need your help. There'll be no world for you to try to control.
No world to control. That doesn't sound good to Hitomi Megawa, illuminated princess of the tabernacle.
It's
Oh, crap, I
exactly.
said that part out loud.
You're not really
Yeah,
good
the
at this,
world's where
are
we
you?
keep our stuff. Come help us save it.
That if we don't save the world, we can't control it. Okay, all right, I'm in. And by me, I mean the Illuminati. And by the Illuminati, I mean not me, but people who are not me, who will be helping you, who are not me.
We get it. You don't have to go around in circles. Listen, time is of the essence. We're all gonna die.
Take us to your nearest
like,
weather control machine.
before fourth period.
Oh, the weather control machine. Yeah, we don't. You don't want to talk to us about that. That's the Chemtrails Club.
Kamen Rider Donut smacks his helmet, of course.
Where do we find them?
Wouldn't we just follow the chemtrails?
Yeah.
Where would we find
look
them?
at-
They're the ones with the landing strip.
To the school airport.
Yeah.
To the school airport.
I mean, they've been trying to buy that private plane for years, but all they've got is the old crop dusters right now.
Oh boy.
Here's a strange question. What's Gary Gygax doing?
I assume he's just running with us.
Okay.
Gary Gygax has wandered back into the 80s.
Okay, I was wondering if he was with us.
Between one roll in the dice and the next, he was gone.
He's exploring the
back
mega
to the time that he came from.
He's exploring the mega dungeons underneath the school.
Pretty much.
He's gonna map them out.
To the crop dusters.
To the crop dusters.
He took his +1 mace with him. He'll
Oh
be
boy.
fine.
So we're actually gonna be flying into this good storm.
Yep.
Okay.
So you go to the school airport, which is really just a landing strip, and the Chemtrails Club are all wearing gas masks, but they've got them up on top of their heads because it's tea time, and they're all taking tea around these old like World War II era Fokkers that have been modified with like chemical dispersal tanks underneath them.
If you help us out, we'll hook you up with Omega Tea.
You mean Omega Cafe?
Yeah, but like in tea form.
In tea form.
We can make it
They
happen.
said it couldn't be done, but we know it can.
I say, Omega Tea sounds wonderful. We'll spray it over the crops and the oceans and the people, and everyone will bask in the glory of, I don't know, something.
Yeah, nothing wrong will happen with that. To the planes.
Hooray.
So swears Mimi Mikawa, the resident pilot of this club.
Hello.
Can I grab one of those cool pirate
Also,
scarves?
incidentally, can I introduce you guys? Introduce you guys in some cookies? We have some awesome snickerdoodles for sale here, and every dollar that you spend goes towards buying us an actual industrial plane so that we can fly over somewhere other than just this island and
snickerdoodles.
spread the glory of the chemtrails.
They're so cute.
Cookies.
Yeah, I buy a dozen.
I would like
Excellent.
some.
You now
I
have
would like some
snickerdoodles
cookies.
and a plane.
I eat one of the snickerdoodles.
Can any of you fly?
I guess that's a brain roll.
I mean,
Could
how
I
hard?
fly it if I turned it into a flying motorcycle?
Yes.
Yes.
It's just like a
I've
motorcycle
still got
for the
one
air.
awesome point.
So you like merge it with your motorcycle? With
Yeah.
your motorcycle?
Now
Okay.
it's got all
Pose,
those
pose.
it's got all those
Noises.
it's got all those
Pose.
gyroscopes from the Omega version.
Yeah,
So it just like disassembles and reassembles onto the plane.
exactly.
Conveniently enough, it provides enough seats for all of you. Yeah, Mike?
I was about to say, can I use my 2 remaining awesome points to transform one of the planes into a Veritech?
No.
Damn! I wanted a Veritech.
Well, you got a Common Rider motorcycle plane.
I think
It's pretty cool.
Let's settle
All
for
right,
that.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's
I just want
good.
that cool pilot scarf and those pilot goggles.
All right, so what's your
No
plan
reason
now?
why you can't wear them anyway.
Fly into this thing.
Fly into it, and we're gonna punch the eye of the storm.
In the Sharkicane or the FM Storm?
Let's go punch the sharks.
The FM storm is going to sort itself out.
Probably. Hopefully.
Just
like-
playing Radio Gugo.
It seems
Radio
pretty
Gaga
harmless.
the
It's
whole
just playing a lot of Queen. Yeah.
All we hear is Radio Gaga.
Like it's just going to become the new school theme. Just
is amazing.
We'll just get used to it.
Surely the radio club is having a field day with it.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get used to
We're
it.
loving this.
And then afterwards we can build like noise canceling machines if we need to.
Look, you really pissed off the competitive sleeping club, though.
Oh no!
Competitive sleeping.
The Sharkicane
Don't they
seems like
worship at the knee of the silent brooding
listen,
obelisk?
we obviously need to fly the common motorcycle plane into the eye of the Sharkicane so that we can
Obviously.
play the music of the gods to rise the ocean up and swallow the storm.
All right, well, you're
Yeah,
all going to
that's
give
it.
me one final charm check as you're going to play some music on the wing of the plane.
Yeah.
You got your triangle,
Using my
right?
last 2
Triangle
awesome
is at
points.
the ready. All of my
Chocula brought the triangle.
my
I rolled a 6
crazy
on my
light
weird
effects
die,
and
guys.
shit. Nice.
15. Oh, shit.
That's not good.
Can I use my last awesome point to add 2d6 to my charm because my charm's only at 1? And
Yes, you can.
And I've drawn like the music on like blood on the sheets that we're going to be playing from.
Sure.
Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right, cool, excellent.
How
Let's
many?
do
I
this.
have. I still have all 3 of my awesome points.
Oh no, Will, you rolled a 6 on your on your weird die?
I rolled a 6,
Oh
man.
crap. I rolled a 4 on that, so that's 11. I rolled an 11 charm.
I'm gonna use one
But
of my.
something
awesome
weird's
points.
gonna happen.
All right, yep. No, you rolled a 6 as well, Justin, or just
No.
Will?
I rolled an 11,
Dude, what the crap?
but a 5
Okay.
on my weird die.
All right.
And
Yeah, so you start playing, and as you reach the Eye of the Storm is actually another island. And it's an island made up entirely of a giant robot covered in moss and rock. And there's just like this one transmitter antenna that's sending out the hurricane. It's picking up all the sharks. And the sharks are flying through the air as you're playing, and your music's like repelling them backwards.
yeah.
And you know if you make a shark go backwards, it drowns.
Yes, but they're still in the wind, so now you've got all these dead sharks in the hurricane winds.
Gross.
You
Wow.
hope no necromancer
Just flopping
finds this
around.
undead sharkicane.
Just flopping around. Oh boy. We'll clean that up later. That sounds like
Yes,
a
we get-
tomorrow problem.
So we land on the Moss Island robot thing.
Yep.
Let's destroy that antenna.
Sounds good.
What?
How?
With the power of love.
Maybe with these
Don't know what Ross thinks we
snickerdoodles.
should maybe just kick it.
The power of love, and then Chocola goes over to the antenna. Is like, I love you, antenna.
Give it a hug. You never
Give me
know.
a weird roll,
And-
Cassie.
and-
Actually, give me a charm roll.
And I'm giving it a hug. In fact, I'm gonna use an awesome point on it.
Because you're just seeking the approval of the radio antenna.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe all it needed was a hug.
Give me a charm roll, Cassie.
Let's see. That's
Come on,
a lot
sweetheart,
of
let's do
fours. That's a lot of fours.
Fours
are good.
6, 10,
Forza.
14, 18, 22.
22.
Holy shit.
You walk up, you hug the radio antenna.
Uh-huh.
Care Bear stare, right?
And the robot shakes off like Iron Giant style as it slowly stands up as you're hugging it, and it hugs itself, and you feel that you have somehow taught this robot to love itself as much as it loves you. As the storm slowly stops moving around it, and the sharks begin to crash down into the water.
The dead ones are all floating to the top. Oh, that's dark.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're going to ignore that the water is full of blood for all of the sharks that you killed. And you have taught the robot to love.
Yay.
What are you going to do with it? The robot is now your friend.
Hey,
your pet.
The robot was a radio antenna generating the storm. Maybe we can do something about those 80s sounds.
That's
Make it the permanent soundtrack.
I'm gonna ask the robot to help us with the radio problem. Can you help us?
The robot's gonna roll its I don't know, something stat.
Sweet ass robot stat.
Sweet ass robot stat.
Me and my robot friend.
Sweet ass robot stat.
Friend.
And it concentrates real hard, and like physical radio waves project out of the antenna, and they kind of tickle.
They kind of look like the little lightning bolts from like old timey radio pictures.
Yeah.
Because I'm imagining this guy is like very 1930s.
Yeah.
We got so many clashing eras in this game.
Style kind of thing.
Like Sky Captain, the World of Tomorrow sort of thing.
Yeah.
Is this whole island actually just black and white?
That the robot is on? No. It's a little piece of rock that the robot seems to have just landed on and like calcified onto until it got back up again.
Okay. Cool.
We had to give it the strength to get back up and love itself.
We had to give it the power of love. The power of love. The Huey Lewis and the Band Club back in school.
Yes.
And the robot starts tromping back towards shore, and it's like a Jaeger, so it only the water only goes up to like its mid thigh.
Oh, can we ride on its shoulders?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yay.
I want to stand on top of its head very dramatically.
You can't.
Like, you
Cassie.
are awesome.
Chocola is on the middle of its head, hugging its antenna.
Yeah.
We're on its shoulders.
I want to give it a high five to the side of its head. Say, "You're awesome, buddy. Never change."
It gives you a high five and knocks you into the water.
Oh no.
You know what? I'll still look hot. It's okay.
It's a great animation.
You're in the water, surrounded by dead sharks and live sharks.
Kamen Rider Donut will like have a grapple line or some shit and swing
Rescue
down
me midair.
and rescue you midair. Exactly.
Roll athletics, Kamen Rider Donut.
Oh fuck.
I believe in you, Kamen Rider Donut.
Do you have any awesome points left?
Shit.
No, I don't, and I got a 6.
Let me try and athletics check that shit.
See if you can catch me.
Swan dive onto a living shark and ride it to school.
Oh, come on. 10.
Oh, that's not bad. You are able to grab the grapple. You land on like one of the like long metal tubes on the robot's back, so that as Kamen Rider Donut misses the landing, you're each hanging off one end of the grapple, but at least you're out of the water.
Great.
We still look cool. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, as the robot tromps onto shore, gets down, and Cassie, it puts its hand up to its head so you can get onto the hand, and it lowers you back onto the shore.
Yeah.
I must go home now.
Can I come visit?
My world needs me.
Oh no. Okay. I love you.
Thank you for teaching me. And it bumps its stomach. Heart. Friendship.
I really hope it comes to graduation at
Be
the end of
safe.
this.
Winners don't use drugs, man. Good work.
Be safe going home.
I will never forget you, my friend.
Aww.
And then it begins
I love
levitating up into the
you.
sky.
Then
Complete
return
with
to its
animation
homeworld.
cells.
You guys hear a sound behind you as Donut Ross comes crawling out of a dead shark. He gets up. Oh, what did I miss? I'm so glad you're okay. Well, I was doing that Kamen Rider Donut cosplay, and then I got lost in the hallway. What happened?
If you don't want
The
to
most awesome thing ever.
I made a friend.
If you don't want to use that shark blood, I'll keep it for later.
I made a friend. I made a robot friend.
What was his name?
Chocolate just waving to the robot.
Maybe we'll meet him again in the future. On the next episode of Kagegami High.
Next episode of Kagegami High canceled.
No!
Not renewed for season 2.
Let's do the never to be fulfilled cliffhanger episode because it got canceled after this episode. What's the name of the unaired episode 5?
Was it a beach episode?
Yeah, it was a proposed episode that didn't make it on. These 4 episodes are the OVA, but
next week it's
all
the beach
exists
episode.
is a small teaser trailer for what would have been.
Yeah, based on the manga, the like 89 volume manga. 50. That's the plot generator. I don't want the plot generator. I want the episode title. 51. Nope, we already used that one. 24. Girls.
Just want to have fun.
Time.
Girls' time.
It is the beach episode.
It is the beach episode.
Oh boy.
It is the fan service episode that nobody will ever see.
Because the show is immediately canceled when they realize this is a terrible idea.
So good.
No one wanted to see Donut Ross at the beach. Oh.
The OVA
Charm
sale,
4. Everybody wanted it.
The OAV sales were not great.
We are a cult hit though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're a cult hit. You get a lot of screenings in North America.
No, as in like we're actually
like anime
a hit.
clubs show you.
Except we're actually a hit among cults because of the seriously accurate occult details put into the show.
Yeah.
We
Almost summoning Cthulhu.
We are a cult hit. Not we are an occult hit.
Oh my god, Kagegami High. This is an in-character within in-universe anime that actually exists within the Unknown Armies game that we ran last night.
I have no idea. I haven't even
cool.
listened to it yet. So
Kagegami High, an anime by Alan Smithy.
Dun. Well, there we go. So join us next time for the canceled episode of the beach episode of Kagegami High. And by that I mean if you're a Patreon supporter, you can log on now to patreon.com/terriblewarriors where you can find our debrief on this game. That's what
Could be a hell. The debrief, which may be longer than this episode.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm Derek the Bard from Chasing the Muse. I've been your GM of this game that's been full of stuff, and I'm joined with
Mike the Birdman Dodd from thisweekingeek.net, and I have proudly been Lava Hagawa!
I'm Cassie D20 Love Chew playing Chocola Cabra. And I got a robot friend.
You got a robot friend. You saved the day with love and friendship. See?
Yeah,
and
I did it.
just Ecock playing Hingle Harahara, who did not save the world with blood rituals, but may have actually made things a lot more complicated.
And I'm Will Mitchell playing Donut Ross / Common Rider Donut.
Donut.
And thank you for listening to these past 4 episodes. And if you're a Patreon subscriber, and if you're not, you can go on subscribe to us over at patreon.com/terriblewarriors.
We should
listen around for our Patreon exclusive debrief.
We should rename our band Donut Ross and the Dirty Dozen.
If I ever
Nice.
Take it away, Justin.
Donut Ross and the Baker's Dozen.
And that's it. We're done. We're finished. Those were all the finales for 2017. Finally. Okay, cool. If you're a Patreon supporter, head over right now to patreon.com/terriblewarriors. You can listen to the debrief. What did we think about this game? It was entirely randomized. It was totally weird. We had a lot of fun playing it, but what did Derek feel like having to completely make up everything on the spot? Well, you can find out by becoming a Patreon supporter right now. You won't just get access to that debrief episode, you'll get access to every debrief episode we've put out during the whole time we've been on Patreon. That's kind of cool. I think that's worth the $5. And in the new year, when we return in 2018, Terrible Warriors have all new episodes of campaigns, both new and familiar. For the entire month of January, we will be releasing episodes only on Tuesday as we return to Star Trek Adventures in the convoy of SC-117. Our crew of the USS Horizon is tasked with protecting a Klingon convoy on their way to a Klingon science vessel, which means, finally, we're gonna get a space battle. February of 2018, we're playing Our Last Best Hope. It's a game about saving humanity from the brink of destruction, as we're the only ones who've got the plan to save everyone. So of course, we're the terrible warriors, they're all gonna die. And in March, you voted for it, we're finally playing through Mouse Guard, with Will Mitchell returning as GM, so that's something to be excited about. And in April, Star Trek Adventures continues with the next chapter in the living campaign, The Tug of War. Hey, that's a pretty cool roadmap to look forward to. Oh, that's a lot of games to look forward to in the new year. Hey, I should probably get to work writing on some of them. Okay, cool. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my holidays. I'll see you all in the new year. Follow us on Twitter at Dice Warriors. Let us know how you're feeling on Discord. Like, just vent to us. We've got a lot of channels for a lot of venting. A lot of Star Wars feelings are going around right now. So allow us to be your sort of therapy support group where we have a special set-aside Star Wars spoilers area where you can tell us why you love and hate it. And I just, spoilers, I loved it, so prepare to debate me. I will fight you on this. It is the masterpiece that we've been waiting for. Oh, shots fired on the Discord channel. And, of course, you can support us on the show. If you like what you're hearing and you want to hear more and you want to get involved in sort of the creation of this program, consider supporting us at Patreon. Every dollar that is donated goes back into the operating costs of this program. Today's Terrible Warriors and your students of Kagegami High, Derek, Burrow, Mike, Dodd, Cassie, Chui, Justin, Ecock, and Will Mitchell as Donut Ross. We're done. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. See you in the new year. Until then, I don't know, insert some really inspirational quote. Something that's really going to make you feel fuzzy, because I'm kind of done. I'm going to go have a nap. Bye, everyone!